New research shows that more than half of all COVID patients who went to hospital are still suffering 5 months after being discharged. Scientists at the National Institute for Health Research found that symptoms included muscle pain, fatigue, breathlessness and slowed thinking. And as Ivor Bennett reports, many of them are wondering if they will ever recover.
Life is quite literally a case of one step at a time for Simon Legg now. The 43-year-old has had long COVID for more than a year, and just making it out of bed constitutes a good day.
It's like being run over by a bus and then chloroformed.
His symptoms have ranged from heart palpitations, nausea and breathlessness to migraines, tinnitus and brain fog.
It utterly destroyed my life. I used to be very active. I was quite fit and healthy, and now I struggle to stand up for long periods of time.
Before the pandemic, Si worked as a DJ, a life he can now barely imagine. The worst physical symptoms saw him hospitalised. Mentally, though, the lows have made him suicidal.
There's been some very dark times where I thought about taking my own life due to it being so horrific that I couldn't cope with it any longer.
Si is by no means alone, and new studies found as many as 7 in 10 hospitalised with COVID are not fully recovered after 5 months. 1 in 5 develop a new disability, and 1 in 4 have clinically significant symptoms of anxiety and depression. Researchers also found white middle-aged women are the most likely to experience prolonged symptoms.
And things are moving quickly. They're never quite as fast as you would want, but they're moving quickly towards better understanding, and I would expect that to move to better treatments.
But for many, treatment so far has been sorely lacking. Rachel Pope's had symptoms for 12 months, but says the only support has come from patient groups. She's now demanding long COVID sufferers like her be given the vaccine.
I feel like I've been made to play Russian roulette once already in spring 2020, and I feel as if I'm now being asked to play Russian roulette again as things return to normal out of lockdown and we are not vaccinated. And we're exactly the cohort who needs it, you know.
But even with the vaccine, for many like Rachel, there is still simply no end in sight. Ivor Bennett, Sky News.